The Swordsmith village is responsible for creating some of Demon Slayer's biggest crash outs. These certified NBA Youngboy, Baby Kia bumping Black Air Force crash dummies were the sole reason that the crash out village was so insane. But yeah, since I finished covering the Swordsmith village last month, I just thought it would be a good idea to turn it into a whole little mini movie compilation so y'all can watch them. But first, real quick, big announcement. We got our first video dropping on the second channel here real soon. So if you haven't already, go sub up and turn on them post notes. Cause if you don't sub within the next 3 seconds, EDP's gonna come grab you in your sleep tonight and make sure you spend 5 nights at Diddy's. So remember kids, only you can stop attacks from the diddler. Make the easy choice and sub to Huncho headquarters. But nah, basically what I'm trying to say is that we locked in. We've been streaming on here consistently. We got that vid on the second channel dropping here in the next few days. And I got a solo leveling video dropping by the end of the week, so do not miss anything. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy the compilation, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me as usual. Now let's get into it.
I got loyalty inside my DNA.
Shinra Tensei.
I got loyalty.
Muichiro broke the Hashira curse, and that's insane. Y'all probably already guessed it by the title and the thumbnail, but today we finna be covering some Demon Slayer, aka Pack Watch the Anime. Cause for as wholesome, goofy, and as cute as this anime can be at times, that still does not exclude the fact that there's been enough bodies caught in this show to fill up the front row of a Pop Smoke concert. Like look, Tanjiro family, packed. Muscle Neck Hand Demon, packed. Ball Girl and Arrow Nigga, packed. The Zesty Hand Demon, packed. Rui, packed. Rengoku, aka the Krispy Kreme Donut, packed. Uzui, packed. Well, Uzui ain't get packed, he more so just twinning him with Joseph Joestar now, but y'all get the point. He still got sent in early retirement. But if I was Uzui and I was one of the people responsible for packing up an upper rank demon for the first time in over 100 years, man, I'll be on Instagram talking so spicy to the ops and drop a diss track with it too. We'll be like,
Them demons put me on disability, but I had this ability to pack their gas up, now they down too. I don't think you feeling me, I'm out here smoking ops, now they in the ground, yeah. I'm outside, and they lie, I murked your guys. You realize you've been losing demons like in peace. Yeah, I lost my hand, but that's a fair trade to me.
I'm already knowing Muzan would have opened his timeline mad as hell. And after the treacherous activities that occurred in the Swordsmith village, it's only gonna get worse for the boy. So off rip, we pick up right where we left off and we see Akaza getting summoned to the Infinity Castle. And y'all boys, to me, the Infinity Castle is top 2 and it's not 2 when it comes to anime villain bases. I swear, I've watched this sequence like over 5 times at this point and it's just satisfying. Y'all can't tell me this ain't clean. Got Akaza moving around, bobbing, weaving, and falling like he's in a Super Mario Bros level or something. I don't know, maybe TikTok is just frying my brain or something and I'm easily impressed now, but I don't care. The Infinity Castle is the hardest base out there and I'm standing on that. I'll box with somebody, mama, daddy, sister, cousin, brother, I don't care. I'll even box with somebody old ass granny over if she won't smoke. Play with me if you want to. So Muzan summoned all the upper ranks to the Infinity Castle for a meeting, and here we get introduced to the zesty pot demon Gyokko, the personification of pussy demon Hantengu, the even zestier max prestige light skin demon Doma, and upper rank demon number 1, Kokushibo, who really just a wannabe emo opium member who wants to be different and is sitting in a corner like a dweeb. Here, I got you, bro.
Because tonight will be the night that I will fall for you over again. Don't make me change my mind.
So the reason everybody there in the first place is because Muzan realized the ops is up like 20-1 at this point and the demons ain't did nothing to spin. They was just having a conversation and then Muzan pulled up doing some sort of science experiment like,
Y'all remember them trash ass niggas Daki and Gyutaro? Yeah, well they just got packed. So how do you think that makes me feel?
oh, is that true, my lord? My sincerest apologies. How can I atone for this embarrassment? Oh, let's see, ooh, I can give you a hand job.
Keep your wretched hands to yourself. Answer me this. Why do I keep you lot around if you're all so useless?
Lord Muzan,
Motherfuckers in the demon world always in a barbershop now talking about some Muzan ain't this, Muzan ain't that, Muzan ain't no hitter, Muzan a fake. Shut up! I got little lame ass just on Twitter calling me Lil Durk 2.0 because I won't go spin on my ops. Do I look like Lil Durk to you?
Lord Muzan, sir, it's actually called X now. They changed the name a few months back.
Come again?
I don't remember asking you what it was called. I'm sorry, chill, I'm sorry. But with all due respect, Lord Muzan, what do you expect? You literally have us out there running solo squads while you're out there clapping human cheeks and role-playing as a little boy. I mean, at least send us in sets of 2 like the Akatsuki.
Give me one good reason I shouldn't send your ass to a tea party with Queen Elizabeth right now.
I have information, yes. I I have information on the Swordsmiths. Go on, and it better be good or I'll have your ass flipping burgers at McDonald's quicker than a snow bunny trying to buy a Stanley Cup on sale.
Play with me if you want to. I got your job application right here, nigga.
So Gyokko tells Muzan he found the location of the Swordsmith village, and he immediately sends both him and Hantengu to go turn that motherfucker into a rolling loud mosh pit. Tanjiro and the gang had already been in the village for a little while and was just chilling. This is the first shot we get of Muichiro, and off rip, we just see him bullying this little kid. He legit karate chopped him in the neck, started talking shit, took his toy fighting doll, then proceeded to break this nigga's toy fighting doll, and just left this poor little kid to go cry in a tree. Nah, this man Muichiro might be the actual demon. He moving shiesty. So Tanjiro uses talk no jutsu on Kotetsu to make him feel better, and then as they're walking back, they see Muichiro. Huh? Mister, you're already done? What the hell? I had that set on Give Me God of War difficulty. It should have been impossible to beat. Nah, that shit was ass. It did break my sword though, so I just took this one instead.
I'm off these motherfucking drugs. I be tripping if a motherfucker run up on me, boy.
So fast forward a little bit, Tanjiro, Muichiro, and them end up becoming cool, but little did they know the demons pulled up to the village. And here, ladies and gentlemen, pay special attention to the screen as we are about to bear witness to the first victim of the season. As he is walking down the stairs, he notices his elegantly crafted vase designed to emulate the... I don't know why I decided to use an accent there. Fuck it. Golly gee, that Meg the Stallion IG Live went crazy. I wonder if we have any baddies with a hidden talent like that in the village. So as this dude is walking down from the hot springs, he sees this vase just sitting there in the middle of the steps. Dog fight or flight instincts are non-existent, cause I'm already knowing if it was me and I seen something suspicious, hey, that ain't none of my business, OG. I'ma just keep it pushing and avoid all that. So equipped with the curiosity of a neighborhood watch Karen, bro walks up to the vase, looks in it, and then
I like it cut, G.
oh my god. Gyokko legit munched on this nigga. Pause. Swallowed him whole. Pause again. And then spit him out on the pavement because he said he tasted bad. Pause again. Hey, that was a wild sentence. I'm not gonna cap. But back to dude, Gyokko got my boy looking like a whole pretzel. So we cut over to Tanjiro, Muichiro, and Nezuko, and they just chilling in his room. Tanjiro, wake up. I know you have it. Tanjiro. Muichiro, what the hell, man? I know you have it. Genya told me you saw Mitsuri at the hot springs earlier and caught them biddies bouncing in 4K. Genya said they was going like...
She bounced on the dick toes curl.
No, Muichiro, nah, man. You got it all twisted. If I had the sauce like that, I would have been sent you the video, honest. Cap, we both know you're more capped out than LeBron. You're just trying to gatekeep the sauce for yourself. Now send a video. Okay, Anthony Edwards, god damn. Just give me a second. But before Tanjiro could even give Muichiro the sauce, this old musty ass eczema having big forehead Discord mod, Hantengu, slithers into the room and completely airs that motherfucker out from the sheer amount of anti-riz this man has. Like, if it was a president for scaring away the hoes, it'd be Hantengu. Bruh, imagine pulling up to a two-man with him and your partner. That's immediately a dead mission. The baddie just gonna laugh in your face. No cheeks for nobody. And that's treacherous. Wait, I'm rambling. But anyways, Muichiro wasted no time and immediately blitzes Hantengu, ready to boom this nigga. He was like, missed breathing, fourth form, Febreze cloud. But Hantengu is a 5-star D1 Weave Nation recruit, so he just dodged his attack by jumping to the ceiling. Tanjiro jumps in the mix and tried to hit him with a Hinokami Kagura, but do you think he connected? No. Hantengu weaved his attack and just hit the deck. Nezuko said she seen enough and was like, flexes on everybody, showing us she been watching her blue lock and kicks the absolute dog shit out of Hantengu, making him drop his entire loadout. So while he's knocked on all fours waiting to get res, Muichiro just straight up decapitates him. Tanjiro was looking like, we won? But wait, upper rank demons don't always die that easily. Muichiro, watch out! And Tanjiro was 100% correct, cause tell me why this man activated GTA cheat codes, hit a whole Titan transformation and was like,
You know I had to double it.
So now there's two demons. Tanjiro and them don't know what the fuck is going on, so him and Muichiro just try to behead both demons at the same time like they did with Upper 6, but they ain't even get the chance. The airbender demon with the leaf was just like, oop, got his ass, and swatted Muichiro to Timbuktu, made him do a whole stage transition.
Ooh, that brother's floating in the air.
So while Muichiro's running through the forest trying to get back in the mix, he sees Kotetsu fighting for his life against a variant of the fish stick skin from Fortnite, but it's tweaked out on trend. Oh, it's just that little useless nigga from earlier with the toy doll. He's not important. Fuck him. Muichiro really was about to just straight up dip on him, but Kotetsu was like, what the fuck, mister? You can't just leave me? You're supposed to be a demon slayer. Save me! Nah, your sword making skills are mid. You big jerk! Take that back! Help me! Nah. I have so few rain leaks! Sophie Rain? Hearing this, Muichiro knew it was time to lock in, wasted no time. Fatherless breathing, 7th form, milk run. Oh my gosh, Mr. Muichiro, thank you so much. I was so scared. I should have never called you a bootleg seaweed head moist critical. Wait, when did you call me a bootleg seaweed head moist critical? I'm so sorry. So about those Sophie Rain leaks. Yeah, here. You have to download CapCut to remove the Grimace Shake though.
Really, nigga?
Sorry? Come on, I don't know how to do that. You'll have to show me later. So Muichiro starts carrying Kotetsu over his shoulder, and they run deeper into the forest trying to find a work shed so he can swap out his loadout. They get completely lost, but get lucky when they run into another swordsmith who knew exactly where to go. So them boys was about to pull up to the shed, but Muichiro was like, stop. It's here. And out rolls the zesty pot demon, Gyokko, who immediately got to trolling. And I don't know why, but for some reason, this nigga just give me Hisoka vibes, so I'm gonna just give him a zesty voice.
I got this sauce for you, my boy.
No.
Zesty.
My name's Gyokko. Pleasure to meet you, and I just have a small request. Before I kill you, might I have a minute with that delicious looking child? Hey, Cupcake.
What are you holding on to me for?
I'm uncomfortable. Please kill him quick. He's definitely eye-banging me right now like a weirdo, giving off EDP vibes if you ask me.
EDP? Really? EDP? I was EDP before EDP was even a thing. They just caught him on video. Ooh. If you know the things I've done and the people I've eaten, I make EDP look like an angel. And plus, I make artwork. Do you think EDP is an artiste like me?
What do you mean, artwork? So the pod demon reveals his latest piece of work, which is really just a pile of bodies he's caught held together with swords and goo.
Yes. Tremble before a true work of art. It perfectly emulates my aura. And look, do you want to see the best part? When you twist it and shove it in deeper, they just...
So Kotetsu just starts tweaking out, crying at everything because he sees how 5 of his boys from the village just got absolutely packed. Muichiro peeped and stood on business immediately by going for dog neck. Gyokko teleported out of the way to the roof of the shed, but Muichiro was on his ass like white on rice. And this time he was able to slash the pot but not Gyokko. And apparently Gyokko has some sort of weird fetish with his pot, so this man just started raging.
How dare you slash my artwork! My personification of aura! You muscle-headed buffoon! It's unforgivable!
So anyways, bro just spawns in these 2 fish from Super Mario Bros and tries to impale Muichiro with 1,000 needles. Muichiro dodged, but then this one fish just turned around to peep Kotetsu, and the old man was just standing there scared and was like,
Who the fuck is this nigga, bro?
And shot out another 1,000 needles that was gonna send these boys to go moonwalk with Michael Jackson. But Muichiro came in clutch with this little tell my family I love them ass save. Got bro looking like he just finished getting an acupuncture massage. And I really find this funny, cause what, after like 2 conversations with Tanjiro, Muichiro turned into a dude that's willing to sacrifice himself for others. When at the very beginning of the season, we know good and damn well that he would have been completely fine with watching these 2 boys get boomed.
But anywho,
So Gyokko starts clowning Muichiro for looking like a porcupine, so he flash steps towards him, slicing at his neck. But before he can decapitate him, the zesty pot demon hit a small little Uno reverse and traps Muichiro.
Blood demon art! Water pot prison! Have fun suffocating in there, Hashira. Not only is my water pot prison unbreakable, but the inside is 100% unfiltered coochie water, filled with the juices of the countless number of bad bitches I've just launched like Ruby Rose. How else do you think she got a music career?
Oh shit, you telling me some of Ruby Rose's is mixed in here? Wait, I thought you only spoke in monotone. But nah, I lied, it's cap. It's actually that nigga Hantengus. You met him, he's a pussy, he's full of this stuff. Oh hell no. I think I had a little too much fun recording that bit. But nah, what actually happens is Gyokko left to go investigate the shed while Muichiro was drowning and Kotetsu was trying to save him. So through the power of random plot device power-up no jutsu, an air bubble from Kotetsu, and seeing him get stabbed, Muichiro was able to break free. While this was going on, Gyokko was over at the shed terrorizing the old head from earlier, but gets distracted when he sees Hazaneska over in the corner, literally grinding. Hey dumbass, don't you see me over here about to pack up your friend? Don't you care? But Hazaneska is hyper focused on the blade, so he's giving this man 0 attention. And this just pisses off Gyokko, got him hitting the Arthur Fist meme. So Gyokko just gets to beating his ass, got him all cut up and bloody, and he even knocked off his mask to reveal that Hazaneska is a whole Giga Chad. But Hazaneska ain't give a fuck. He locked in on that blade with his AirPods on. He had to been bumping that good peasy or something.
If we locked in,
Ain't no switching up.
And this goes on for a minute until Muichiro pulls up. And now he has a newly awakened Demon Slayer mark, which he got from his backstory. And his backstory is pretty much the same as everyone else's, so he's just gonna speed run through it real quick. Cue the music. Muichiro had a family, his mom got sick and was on her deathbed. Packed. His dad tried to get medicine to save her and failed. Packed. Random NPC demon attacks him and his twin brother. Twin brother gets a life-threatening injury. Packed. Muichiro rages like a little Fortnite Timmy and attacks the NPC demon. Packed. And then yay! Demon Slayer mark.
Huh? What the fuck? He didn't drown in the coochie water?
Seeing this, Gyokko released 8 trigrams, 64 hentai tentacle palms, destroying the whole shack and capturing Muichiro. So after this, Gyokko hears a noise, so he looks over and he sees Hazaneska still working on that sword. Yeah, he's a dumbass. That nigga definitely wrote the Swordsmith short bus. So Muichiro ended up breaking free and started flexing his new sword and said, yeah.
Demon home too, pussy.
And then just started swag surfing on bro, slicing and dicing the tentacles, then went for Gyokko's neck, but he weaved out the way at the last second.
Did you really think a mere human could keep up with my speed? Foolish brat!
But Muichiro was unfazed. He was like,
did you pray today? Did you pray today? Cause if you didn't, I'ma have to dig you down on some gangsta shit.
oh no. So Gyokko tried to hit him with a sneak attack, but Muichiro just started showing how he could've went D1 for weaving, dodging all these water blasts and needles. And then just hits him with a slice from the heavens that had Gyokko in complete shock. And we just gonna pause right here real quick, cause this scene is when I knew Muichiro was a certified demon. Man took no L's at the middle school lunch tables back in the day, cause the way he got to blazing Gyokko, he would've had to switch schools after getting violated like that. Your vases, whack. Your pockets, empty. Your hose, non-existent. Your body, musty, could use some Old Spice. Face sad boy, the amount of motion you have, none. Shall I go on?
Motion? Who ain't got no motion? I'm the definition of motion, nigga. Why I oughta, you ignorant human.
Bro, you have no motion. I checked your IG. That follower to following ratio is atrocious. You only get like 12 likes per post. Here, check your DMs. I sent you links to a couple YouTube videos. Maybe they can help you, although I seriously doubt it. And this is when Gyokko just starts raging and shoots 10,000 sardines directly at him. But Muichiro just hit him with the mist breathing, 6th form, band for band, and literally countered this nigga attack with 1,000,000 slices. Realizing he just tried to go band for band with Muichiro and lost.
Embarrassing.
Gyokko decides to shed his skin and whip out his ultimate form. And for some reason, after taking what, like 4 L's in a row, bro is still talking like he's him. Like, huh?
Behold! Only 2 people have ever witnessed this form.
Who, your mom and dad?
Shut up! Shut up, you impotent human! I am talking! Behold, my aura in its perfect and beautiful form. Ultimate deep-seeking assassin! Say something! Or are you just too terrified to speak?
Nah, that shit was just lame. I'm just thinking about how you look like the Little Mermaid. Oh wait, I have an idea.
Hola! Soy Muichiro, and I need your help! Can you find the trash-ass nigga that I'm about to pack? Huh? In the tree? Yes, he's right there! You found him! I knew I could count on you!
Alright, playtime's over. I'm gonna cook you now.
So Muichiro just hotboxes the whole area. Got Gyokko more confused than J.R. Smith during game 1 of the NBA Finals. Like, he's literally just chasing after this man after images, completely lost. Like, somebody get this man a map. And just by his face, I can tell he's thinking one thing.
Right hand on the Bible. God can strike me down if I'm lying.
That motherfucker's cheating!
Gyokko was absolutely cooked after getting hit with this elite level trolling. Then Muichiro was like, you give me zesty vibes, so it's only right I finish you off with the zesty attack. Huh? Mist breathing, 1st form.
I need the max.
And then just booms this nigga to Kingdom Come by stun locking him in a devious combo, slicing him to 1,000 pieces. Yeah, I've seen all I needed to. Admit this man and let him cook University immediately. Muichiro ran the ones with the upper rank, exposed him, didn't get boomed or sustain any career-ending injuries, and made sure the other demons couldn't grab Gyokko's reboot card? Yeah, he pretty much got that GOAT status on lock in my book already. Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Genya stood on business against a couple D1 Crashouts in the Swordsmith village. And off rip, I'ma just tell y'all, this fight went triple plat. The fuck was that? Whatever. And off rip, I'ma just tell y'all, this fight went triple platinum in the street.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What if I'm not strong enough? What if I don't have what it takes to live up to his legacy?
Mr. Rengoku.
I just want to go back. Back to when I was happy.
Lord Muzan, the location of the village. We found it. Head over there. Immediately.
Tanjiro! Look out!
Centuries have passed, and we have nothing to show for it. But I guess that's fine. It's nothing new.
I can't do it. I can't make up my mind.
For the first time in over 100 years, an upper rank has been killed. Our weakness, it must be eradicated. But I am not weak. What I am is permanent.
Set your heart ablaze.
I know what I need to do, but I don't know if I have the strength to do it.
You gotta run!
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Hinokami Kagura, Burning Bones, Summer Sun.
Alright, what's going on, y'all? I just wanted to try a little something different at the beginning with that little cinematic trailer broadcast takeover type of thing, so I hope y'all was fucking with it. And as y'all can see by the title and the thumbnail, we getting right back into it with some more Demon Slayer. Bruh, the Swordsmith village was crazy, and we had a couple major fights going on. And last time, we covered how Muichiro completely exposed, cooked, violated, sauteed, washed, and disrespected the zesty pot demon Gyokko. So now, we gotta see what type of timing Tanjiro and the gang was on while Muichiro was in the kitchen cooking. So let's get into it. So we pick up right where we left off with Muichiro trying to get Kanroji's Twitter leaks from Tanjiro, when Hantangu slithers in the room shaking and crying like a 3,000-year-old baby. And in this form, Hantangu is literally the personification of pussy. Bruh, the dog in him is non-existent. He is definitely not permitted around the hoes. I don't care if we boys or not, I can see it already. You gonna pull up to the function with bro, and he gonna get to tweaking as soon as he start talking to a little shorty like, so what's your favorite color? I would say Hantangu's better off sliding in the DMs, but nah. You so icy, I'm a glacier boy. Yeah, this'll get her.
Mommy, you just got a new DM on Instagram. Can I check who it's from?
Sure, honey, go ahead. Hantangu the toe sucker? Weird. Let me see what he looks like. Boom. It's a lost cause, bro. And not to mention he twins with this little ugly ass jit from Fairly Odd Parents. This nigga Hantangu has the same status as a Ring camera at 3 AM. No motion detected. Back to the fight, Muichiro blitz Hantangu, beheading him, but bro just hits a Shadow Clone no Jutsu and splits into two demons. So Muichiro goes to get his lick back, but the Wind Demon just ends up snatching his ankles and put this man on his Hoop mixtape. Hey, now that I think about it, swatting away Muichiro really saved Hantangu's legacy. Cause we all know how that ended up for Gyokko. Bro really airbended his biggest potential op all the way to Uzbekistan and avoided all smoke in the process. Killed 2 birds with 1 swat. So to avoid getting stage transition like Muichiro did, Nezuko is just hanging on to the side of the building for dear life with Tanjiro on the other hand. They finally get their feet back on the ground, only to look up to see the ops posted, looking like they finna get flicked up for their next set of IG pics. And wait, am I tripping? Or is that the same fit the water Hashira be in? Look, let me put them side by side. Nah, the dick eating is insane. I can't even defend, bro. Hey, we smooth though, I'm already hip. Tomioka rocking that premium 800 thread count Versace, while Hantangu probably in a little Kmart cosplay version or something. We look over to Tanjiro and he just sitting there tweaking, cause he still got PTSD from the entertainment district.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Don't stand too close to me. I got PTSD.
But before they can even start squabbling, the Style Stealing Demon lifts up his staff and hits a boom. And got both Tanjiro and Nezuko locked in his lightning combo like they playing Mortal Kombat. And the electrocution is intense. It got Tanjiro eyes rolling to the back of his head like he in the backseat of a Honda Civic with the throat demon. No pun intended. And bro is just standing there about to pass out until he hears Glock breathing, 4th form, O block at 10 p.m. Bro, this man Genya pulled up with a motherfucking blick. He saw the default class setup for Demon Slayers and was like, oh nah. Literally went to the gunsmith, equipped the sawed-off shotgun as his primary and a shank as the secondary. Nah. Time out. I've seen enough. This is the clearest display of hood nigga tendencies that we've seen in Demon Slayer so far. I gotta swap out his fit. Get this man in some purple jeans with the tag still on, a white pinstripe Cubs jersey, some J's, get him tatted up, and you already know, we gotta make sure he icy. So Genya lets 2 shots out the blick real quick, but the demons was on their future shit and started cheating already. And dog right here is somehow still able to talk shit with his head hitting the Michael Jackson lean away from his body. So Genya just speed boosts towards him, button mashing, trying to finish his quick time event to chop his head off, but Tanjiro's just like,
are you serious right now, bro? Huh?
So now it's 4 demons in the field, but Tanjiro's just standing there confused because he only sees 3. Bro, I swear I'm not tweaking. Okay, so there's Genya, and then we have demon number 1, 2, 3.
Fuck, I ain't gonna lie to gang shit.
Caught your ass lacking. Did you really think you were in one of those animes where you had infinite time to think?
Tanjiro gets boom ganged by this Hawkman looking bird demon who's trying to take him back to his nest to do some suspicious activities. And as he's getting dragged away, he yells out to Nezuko to go run a 2-man on the demons with Genya. But then he looks over to Genya just to see him getting that Tony Stark treatment, and now he's being hoisted in the air like an NBA Finals trophy.
He got me.
Poor soul. How sad. If only you were born beautiful like me.
Nigga, we get it. You have blue eyes. Nezuko, go save Genya. Hurry.
You're pretty confident to be worrying about someone else right now. I don't think you will be after this though. So the bird demon just starts charging up his special ability, and Tanjiro tries to counter with the Hinakami Kagura, but
my ear.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, when Hantengu has his shadow clones activated, this man is basically the Avatar, master of all 4 elements. Like look, the demon with the stick has the power to summon lightning, Fanboy right here is basically an airbender, and then bro right here is just a max prestige blue-eyed light skin who can summon spears. And the bird demon that yeeted Tanjiro is a master of sound with the ability to bombard his ops with the sonic booms of every trash female rap artist in existence.
That hurt. I think my ears are bleeding. I don't see how niggas can listen to that shit. They gotta be brain dead.
Huh?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Sexy Red.
Wait, no, anything but Sexy Red.
So Tanjiro thinks he avoided getting blasted with mid again by playing Fruit Ninja with Dude Head, but the sound demon just split into 2 and was like, nah, you won't listen to my girl Sexy in this SoundCloud quality music. And then just booms Tanjiro from both sides. It's not looking too good, bruh. This shit turning into a ninja stream in 2024. It's hard to watch. And at this point, Tanjiro could probably tell us the name of every constellation in the sky with how much he's been looking in the air during these fights. And after getting hit with that attack, he just started leaning forward, looking like a certified crash out, menacing smile and all. And you may be thinking he crazy for being geeked up mid-fight after getting his ass tossed around like an Amazon worker that don't give a fuck about their job. But bro is really just happy that his eardrums burst and he ain't gotta listen to that music that went certified paper plate in the streets no more. So the bird demon just starts hitting Tanjiro with kamikaze dives from above, beating his ass, slicing and dicing him, and got him hitting the Kaepernick. So he gets a glow in cause he think he out here catching dubs like Baby Alien in 2023. But what he ain't understand is that this was all according to plan. Tanjiro was just sitting there chuckling.
Gotcha, nigga!
Bro, Birdman was really an offensive threat but a defensive liability. He ain't got no other choice but to throw the whole build away and go make a new My player immediately. So Tanjiro proceeds to slash the gonorrhea off bro's forehead and then pulls off a performance that belongs in the Cap Artist Hall of Fame, right next to Wilt Chamberlain allegedly dropping 100. And bro, I'm still on that. The NBA really tried to pull a flight and be like, yeah. Wilt dropped 100 points. We just didn't have the cameras on though. Yeah. Aight. But before we can even get to that, we swap over to see Nezuko and Genya. And bro's out here on 1 HP, getting turned into a shish kebab. Realizing he finna be cooked, Genya puts on his AirPods, spawns in a John Morant jersey, and then just starts chanting an incantation, speaking under his breath like a SoundCloud mumble rapper. Maz is a whole D1 Crashout at this point, and I don't even think that's the right term. He's ascended even further beyond a Crashout, a certified crash dummy. Huh? He's still alive. but I made sure to stab him in a vital spot.
You idiots! Why can't any of you do anything right?
Glock breathing. First form. Ja Morant.
I up this bitch on live, bitch, I'm John Morant. You think I won't just cause Adam Silver said I can't. The league crazy if they really think I'm finna stop. I throw my whole career away, nigga, pass me the Glock. You thinking John I strap, bitch, you must be dumb, boy. Cause I'ma tote that toolie while bumping this young boy. I ain't gon' lie, they call me Ja Wick with a blick. I should be playing hockey the way that I keep a stick. Big 12 a superstar, check the points and assists. Pass the ball to Dylan Brooks when I need a brick. Catch bodies on and off the floor, but I don't know about that. Point the beam at the Pacers riding in the scat. Fuck a all NBA, I don't need no super max. Happy long as I'm on Insta flexing with my strap. Best shooter in the league, nigga, Steph Curry. Who? Only fuck with 12 wearing Memphis white and blue. Real hood nigga from the streets, I don't need no riches. Finna make it out the league, link with Miles Bridges. I'm fine in the West, nigga, watch me hit this gritty. They just mad, it's a parade inside my city.
Did I do all that just to set up a year-old Ja Morant joke? Yes. Was it worth it? Absolutely. And I'm not gonna lie, I ran out of clips of Genya telling that fire, so this basically just turned into a Ja Morant hoop mixtape at the end. So Genya just blows off his entire head and then hits an instant transmission to finish him off. But before he even has the chance, the lightning demon was just like, boom. It has this man Genya hitting the Jordan pose mid-air. Genya tries to fight back but just ends up getting comboed into the next room. Meanwhile, Nezuko sits on the other side of the room getting her back blown out by the airbender demon until she hits him with the Gumu Gumu no, get your ass back. Then she yeets his fan, blows his man to Timbuktu, and then goes to do the same to the other two demons, but before she can, they was just like,
whoa, brother, whoa, now. You got too much dip on your chip.
And she just ends up getting the BBC lightning staff shoved down her throat. Back to Tanjiro, bro hits a quick evade on the bird demon, jumps down this man's throat with his sword, and is now using bro as a Uber all the way back to the mansion where everybody else is.
Hey, the fuck are you doing with my sister?
Oh, hell no! So to avoid getting cooked in a group chat for the rest of his life for his sister being an OnlyFans demon, Tanjiro straight up blitzes bro, but he spawns in another staff out of thin air and is about to impale Tanjiro, but he hits a quick little and makes him stab his boy's foot instead. Then Tanjiro slashes him to make him twins with Two-Face, and as he's recovering, Tanjiro goes to free Nezuko. But the STD forehead rage demon must have popped a Viagra or something before the fight, cause his recovery time is off the charts, and he already trying to get his lick back on Tanjiro. So he just doinks this nigga in the back of the head with his staff and has him pinned to the floor like Anthony Davis. This man looked like he cooked. But the demon is finna put a shock to Tanjiro's system, but Nezuko swoops in and was like, hey, hold this for me. And turns bro into a burnt chicken nugget. At this point, Tanjiro and Nezuko think they good. They think they up, until out of nowhere, the airbender demon spins the block and is like,
hello, motherfucker.
And just like that, both them boys knocked out, pinned to the ground with the weight of queso on their shoulders, seeing stars. So while they back at the mansion getting sauced, everybody else in the village is fighting for their life trying to fend off the zombie apocalypse of NPC fish demons.
Enemy attack! Enemy attack! Protect the village! We're under attack!
Take that! You dumbass! That's not gonna work! Watch this! Huh!
I'm about to end this man's whole career.
Y'all, these villagers are ass. No badges, 60 overall brown shirts, rocking 2K generics. Hurry! These niggas are getting cooked. They need a savior. I repeat, these niggas are getting cooked. Hurry! So the love Hashira pulls up to the village, and I'm not gonna lie, I kinda forgot about her. Cause so far, her biggest accomplishments have just been taking a bath and waving her Sydney Sweeney's in Tanjiro's face. Most of the villagers gave up on fighting entirely, and they just doing the dash till Mitsuri pulls up and just starts one-shotting everybody. Like look, dude right here is about 2 seconds away from going to go hoop with Kobe, but his boys are more concerned about simping for the love Hashira. Hey, I feel him though, not gonna lie. At this point, brainwash me, give me a metal arm, and call me the winter soldier, cause that's some elite milk.
The goddamn problem. Niggas is horny.
So the villagers point Kanroji in the direction of the village OG so she can go save him. And all his guards got packed up like some sardines, and there's only one left. And Unk over there on 1 HP looking like he finna kick the bucket at any second.
Ah! Let go of the chief right now!
Wallahi, I'm cooked. The chief is about to die, and I'm useless against that thing. Is this really how it ends? Am I really about to die of
love breathing? First form.
Slay, bitch ass nigga.
So with the power of sugar, spice, and everything nice, Mitsuri was able to take out this fat-ass fish demon with the hitbox of Lizzo and save the village old head. And to nobody's surprise at all, the village OG just immediately got to creeping. Like bro was tweaking as soon as he got in Mitsuri's lap.
Oh my gosh, Joe Biden, are you okay?
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
So we go back over to Tanjiro and Nezuko, and they're just playing Temple Run in a mansion trying not to get bopped. But the demons just ended up leveling the entire building, and this trapped Nezuko under some rubble. Tanjiro was trying to pull her out, but for some reason Nezuko will not let go of his sword. Nezuko, please! Let me save you! Let go of my sword! Nezuko! Bro, Nezuko legit leveled up this man's sword, gave him plus 20 to all stats, and Tanjiro knew it was immediately time to go stand on business.
There's 4 niggas walking up, but it's just me. Now it's just 3. Now it's just 2. Now it's just me. Hey.
Yo, oh my god, this scene was so beautiful. Had me wanting to shed a tear. But some of the bots on social media still had the nerve to be upset when Demon Slayer won Best Animation at the Crunchyroll Awards. Man,
shut that weak shit up.
As soon as Tanjiro started hitting poses like this, you already knew he had no option but to cook. Potential let him cook university candidate? I don't know yet, but let me go ahead and slide an application his way just in case. So with those 3 beheaded, Tanjiro starts looking for a 4th demon, only to find Genya already has this man pinned to the wall movie style with his head doing a cha-cha slide away from his body. Hey, Genya, good job, man. You really... Nah, jit tweaking.
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Wait, are you a demon? How?
Yes! I was courtside at a Lakers game when I saw this big booty BBL demon, and my knees got to trembling. Tanjiro, I knew that ass was fake, but I still ate it, cause I'm a gremlin!
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
So this is when we find out that Genya has the ability to temporarily turn into a demon by eating their flesh. When I first watched this, I'm just like, huh?
This is a sick Negro.
Finding out you can turn into a demon by eating them is wild. Like, bro, how do you even think about doing that? This man really saw a chunk of musty ass demon flesh on the ground and was like,
ice cream so good. Ugh.
I don't know, bruh. Like, after that, this man is not to be trusted. Just like the motherfuckers that order a Filet-O-Fish at McDonald's willingly. So the demons recover and Tanjiro and them get to squabbling again. And through the course of the fight, Tanjiro realizes there has to be a 5th demon hiding somewhere since beheading all 4 of them at once didn't work. And while he was trying to attack Nezuko, the airbender demon whooshed away the musty coochie smell of all the Discord mods in the village. And with the help of that, Tanjiro was able to sniff out the 5th demon who, you guessed it, ended up being Hantengu's crybaby ass, and he just hiding in the corner like a dude with no hoes at the function. Bruh, you gotta be mad musty for somebody to sniff you out and know your exact location like that. Tanjiro was yelling out the coordinates too. His nose might be more accurate than Find My iPhone. So Tanjiro sends Crashout King Genya on this wild goose chase to hunt down Hantengu's main body, and somebody get this man a map cause he is lost. But I'm gonna have to give Genya a pass, cause he finds Hantengu, and tell me why this man is about as tall as Kaisa Nat now. Hey, he may be tiny, but this little nigga got some jets on him. It's taking everything Genya has just to keep up, and when he finally does, he tries slashing Hantengu's neck, but just ends up breaking his sword. So then Genya pull out the blick, but that did no damage, cause somehow lil dude got plus 99 durability. And then out of nowhere pops out Mr. Angry, who's hellbent on shoving the BBC lightning staff down Genya's throat like Tiana Trump. But Tanjiro was not finna let bro go out like that. So out of nowhere, he pops up and social distances the Anger Demon's left hand from the rest of his body. The amount of last second saves in this arc is crazy. And I barely even got the chance to finish my sentence, cause now Genya saves Tanjiro at the last second from this attack by the blue-eyed demon. Bro, you're still ugly, give it up. So Genya just got turned into a piece of Swiss cheese, and then Tiny Hantengu just starts getting loose again, and fuck it, bro, somebody has to clock this man's 40 time. I'm seeing first round draft pick potential here. So Tanjiro eventually hawks him down and is about to burn the STDs off this man's forehead with his flaming fire sword, but before he can, he gets interrupted by the big drop D-block stepper, Duke Dennis. And Tanjiro's face says it all. The sheer presence of this nigga behind him got him reconsidering the meaning of life. Like,
I don't want no problems with nobody.
You can just see it in his eyes. Bro's actively thinking about switching teams like KD. And if you like me, you just sitting there watching like, wait, where did this level 99 boss come from? And it turns out this is just a combination of Hantengu's clones who hit the fusion dance to merge together. But instead of hitting a little fusion, bro just glizzy gobbled the other demons into his body. So now these boys got a whole nother fight on their hands. Alright, so we pick up right where we left off in the forest with Tanjiro calling the ISO on his fat forehead demon the size of Kevin Hart. And Tanjiro was on his ass, showing that his Hall of Fame chase down artist badge is maxed out. And just like a child predator in Walmart, Tanjiro catches Hantengu lacking, went straight for the dome, going at this man's head like a lumberjack, and Hantengu don't know what to do. He just screaming to the sweet Lord Jesus that plot will somehow bail him out this situation.
Bro, please, bro.
But it's not looking too good for the boy, cause it seemed like Tanjiro's well on his way to sending this nigga to go moonwalk with Michael Jackson. But before he can even finish the job, he gets interrupted by the big drop D-block stepper of all demons, Duke Dennis.
Oh, fuck.
And Tanjiro didn't even have to turn around to know he fucked up. He can just feel the back shots of this man's aura penetrating every fiber of his being, no diddy. So bro just starts sweating bullets like Rod Wave after walking up a flight of stairs and immediately shits himself.
What is that? Something's behind me. Joy, anger, sorrow, pleasure. This doesn't smell like any of them. What do I do?
So Tanjiro's mid-swing facing the hardest decision of his entire life. The universe basically gave this man the ultimate ultimatum and was like, hey Tanjiro, you're 4 inches deep inside of Zendaya, but LeBron's 4 inches deep inside of you. Are you moving forward or backwards first? Me personally, I already know which way I'm going, but Tanjiro was just like, hey, got to see it through, my boy, and was locked in on beheading Hatengu, thinking that if he got him up out of there, the demon behind him would just like magically disappear or something.
His neck's too hard. I can't slash any further, and the power up from Nezuko's blood just ran out. I'm cooked. Tanjiro, get down! I have a shot!
But that don't even matter. Tanjiro already healed. He knows off rip he made the wrong call, and Genya can't even let a shot off the blick without hitting the collat on both him and the demon. So while this is going on, bro just spawns in a whole BBC dildo from his right hand and goes on the offensive.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So Dog completely levels the entire area and uses wood-style jutsu to summon 5 versions of Timu Blue Eyes White Dragon. And Tanjiro's just holding on for dear life cause these dragons on him dead. He's mid-air spamming the fuck out of his circle button, dodging, ducking, and weaving out the way of all these attacks. Until one of the dragon heads comes through with his mouth open wide as hell looking like a hungry hippo ready to swallow this man whole. But luckily for Tanjiro, Nezuko swooped in like Captain Save-A-Ho at the last second to prevent this man's legs from being chopped off. Cause if she wasn't there, bro would've had to pull up to the Hashira training arc in straight prosthetics looking like these. And before anybody in the comments asks, wood.
Are you serious, my brother?
And I don't even want to hear it. I'm not trying to hear none y'all gotta say, cause I know most of y'all degenerate ass niggas would too, so leave me alone. But anyways, these two both land on the ground pretty hard, so Tanjiro rushes over to make sure Nezuko's good.
Nezuko, are you okay?
And then they look up just to see this goofy goober ass nigga with his back turned to the camera trying his hardest to get an off guard for the ground. Like, yes bro, we see the V-Lone logo. Relax. There are literally no hoes in the vicinity. I promise you are not getting any poon poon from any of the activities that occur in this forest. Chill. Hey nah, quick side note, the V-Lone era from a few years back has gotta be some of the funniest shit ever. Niggas used to get V-Lone and turn they back on the entire world. Was legit out here taking booty pics just to show off that logo. It's me, I'm niggas. Bruh. But anyways, I don't know what demons do in their free time, but my man's right here must have been going to school to get his PhD in gaslighting because he just got to talking about some
you brutal fiends who torment the weak. You atrocious, offensive, despicable creatures, attacking someone so small they could fit in the palm of your hand. Damn you, you awful villains.
And Tanjiro's just standing over there in utter shock listening to this man yap like, bro, is this nigga stupid? They literally pulled up to our village to box with us. Bro has to have the IQ of a Q-tip. He's probably just mad because he's short. You know short people are always angry. So if you forgot, or you just wondering where the short king came from, this is actually just the ultimate version of Hatengu's anger demon who hit a Pokemon evolution to transform into Captain Cornball after Glizzy and other demons. And now he's just posted up like an Elden Ring boss ready to run a fade. So he just starts wrapping Kaisenat in a wooden ball to protect him.
Hold it!
Oh, great heavens! I'm sick. The sheer aura from this man's glance alone got Tanjiro standing there like an NPC, out there looking like little baby old press triangle to interact face ass. So after this, these boys proceed to have an extended yap session where they just get to roasting each other. Aww, is the widow demon slayer scared? What's wrong? You telling me you got that fat ass Jimmy Neutron forehead, but couldn't even think about using your manners before yelling at a superior being like me? I'd expect nothing less from a child. I know you ain't talking. You 1,000 years old and short as hell. I bet you can't even touch rim. Oh, you talking to me? My fault, I couldn't focus. I was distracted by that old ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it ass hairline. Look, I can put the logo right there. That's a stretch and you know it, bro. You know that's my scar. That's a stretch and you know it, bro. You know it's my scar. So after that got done, one of the dragons speed blitzes Tanjiro and just beats this man into the air. There's 5 wooden dragon heads, and they can expand to about 66 feet. If I'm gonna get close, I need to...
Hinakami Kaku! Clear blue!
Oh, my eardrum
bombs burst again. What is with this nigga and listening to Sexy Red?
Y'all, this is like a mid-stream in 2024. It's not looking too good, bruh. This is like the 5th sonic boom attack Tanjiro's gotten hit with tonight alone. And this shit got him dizzy as hell like he drank something that was offered to him by Rick Ross. And my mans didn't even get a chance to recover before one of the dragons made a beeline straight for him. Tanjiro dodges, but not before getting his ankle broke like he was trying to guard Steph Curry. And now he's just running for his life off straight adrenaline, fucked up ankle and all, because Super Nigga turned into the Avatar, master of all 4 elements. He is throwing the entire kitchen sink at him.
Oh, fuck.
These attacks are relentless. Like, dog wasn't trying to give Tanjiro a chance to pop a mini, put on a med kit, nothing. Got this man running away from attacks quicker than Dr. Disrespect runs into the DMs of minors. I can't handle these attacks anymore. Even if I anticipate them, I can't catch my breath. But if I can somehow get 66 feet away, I'll be out of his attack range. I can do this.
Yeah, alright.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
So the wooden dragon head just full on extends like Mr. Fantastic and throws Tanjiro in the air. And Tanjiro tries using a breathing technique to break free, but before he can even finish, one of the dragons just swallows him whole. Nezuko and Genya are in complete shock because they think the series might be ending early. But it turns out, Tanjiro's alive inside the dragon's guts, but he's slowly getting crushed to death by his gorilla grip coochie. And it looked like the entire gang is on the verge of seeing game over screens in real life until out of nowhere, Mitsuri shows up majestic as fuck. Love breathing, 4th form, Jared McCain. So she ends up saving Tanjiro, and I'll tell y'all right now, I have never been more jealous seeing a nigga get a piggyback ride in my entire life. Kanroji pulled up and legit wasted no time by immediately speed blitzing the demon. Hit a quick little weave and just lasso dog like she was at the rodeo like. Gotcha, bitch! Yeeted this man's head backwards, giving him and 2 of the other dragons 3 cases of lifelong advanced CTE. Hey, this has gone too far! Give me back Nezuko and Genya now! Huh? You talking to me? Yeah! Who else could I be talking to? What you're doing is evil and way out of line. I'm not gonna tell you again. Give me my friends back now. Nah. OnlyFans detected. Opinion rejected. Don't tell me you ain't think nobody will find out. And you're selling it for 50% off already? Business must not be booming like you thought it would, huh? How sad. Thought you could just wave your little Sydney Sweeneys in the camera and the money would just start rolling in, huh? That's not at all what. How did you? I mean, if you needed the extra cash, I hear McDonald's is always hiring. I actually have the job application right here if you want it, you shameless tramp. So Captain Cornball's literally just roasting the fuck out of Kanroji for looking like she got her OnlyFans. And she wasn't finna let that shit slide at all, so she started getting active in the field like she was playing Madden. Girlie legit had a counter for every attack Bro's throwing at her and was spamming love breathing techniques one after the other, just going crazy. And Kanroji's finally able to get close after hitting his dash animation and has her blade wrapped around this nigga's neck looking like she's ready to decapitate him, but only Tanjiro peeps what she finna get hit with. So bro just starts charging his attack. Mitsuri sees this and she was like, it looks like he's charging up something big, but as long as I can decapitate him, I'll be okay. Miss Kanroji, that's not the main body, look up! And I don't even gotta tell y'all, that attack hurt. Got Kanroji out there looking like her controller batteries died mid-fight. And even Hantengu's surprised she survived getting hit at point blank range with that attack because of her muscle density. So off rip, he knows this is top tier snow and he got a munch on it. So he full on speed blitzes Kanroji, cocking his fist back far as hell, getting ready to hit her with the meanest 200 pump of all time. But before he can, we get interrupted by backstory no jutsu where we get to find out about Kanroji's life. And unlike other demon slayers, her family's actually alive. They ain't get packed up by demons, she had a pretty good childhood, and her parents actually love her. I know it's gotta be like 50,000 OnlyFans girls at home punching their screens right now. They can't relate. But anyways, Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Genya swooping at the last second to prevent Kanroji from joining Rengoku and Hashira Heaven. So now Mitsuri's posted up for round 2 with the power of friendship and backstory no jutsu on her side. And y'all already know these is the 2 key ingredients any anime character needs to start cooking. She immediately got like a plus 30 boost to all her stats, slicing through all the bro attacks with ease. And now that Kanroji's running the ones with Captain Cornball, she sends the rest of the gang on a mission to hunt down the main body. So these 3 are just running through the forest looking for Hantengu. And after a while, Tanjiro's able to sniff out his musty ass who's still hiding in a wooden ball. They start attacking it, but the tree bark is tough. They can't even slash through it with their swords. So this is when Genya decides to turn into Phantom and starts devouring everything in sight. And with the powers he got from eating the blue light-skinned Riz demon earlier, he was able to completely munch through it like Pac-Man and send the end of it tumbling to the ground. Then Nezuko lights that motherfucker on fire with her blood demon art, and Tanjiro's able to land a few critical hits with his Hinakami Kagura to open it up. But the only issue is, when they look inside, that nigga Hantengu is nowhere to be found.
Huh?
Bruh, look at this dude.
Tanjiro sees Hantangu and gets to tweaking out on this man, bruh. But Hantangu's not trying to stick around to hear any of it. Dog is full on doing the dash. He running away from these boys the same way Discord mods run away from taking showers. So Genya throws a tree. Yes, a motherfucking tree at this nigga, and he somehow dodges. Then Nezuko swoops in trying to slash the STDs off this man's forehead, but Hantangu was just like,
yeah, be quick on that, buddy.
And got right back to skedaddling through the forest. Bruh, I'm convinced this little nigga gotta be related to Tyreek Hill or something, cause they're both short, fast as fuck, and have terrible haircuts. He got Tanjiro, Nezuko, and Genya in hell trying to keep up with him. And not to mention, bro's ankle just gave out. Got this man out here hitting poses like he's trying to qualify for the Paris Olympics. So y'all, check me out. With a messed up ankle, there's no way Tanjiro's gonna be able to catch up to Hantangu, right?
Wrong.
Y'all, I think it's about time I start a new saying. Finna go something like, when in doubt, backstory no jutsu without. Cause out of nowhere, Tanjiro gets a whole flashback about Zenitsu loosely teaching him the basics of thunder breathing. And with this knowledge, bro is legit able to turn into the Flash, zoom past Nezuko and Genya, and run up on Hantangu like a crackhead running up to you at the gas station for change.
That ass here.
Tanjiro's at his neck and Hantangu's just screaming for his life. And he realizes that if he don't do something quick, he's cooked. So like Bruce Jenner, he said he gonna fuck around and switch. Legit turn from a 2mm short king to Victor Wembanyama 2.0. And he immediately got to trying to choke the life out of Tanjiro, and bro's just astonished. So Genya runs up trying to save the day, but just ends up getting them both blasted with Nid again. So then Nezuko pulls up, lights his ass on fire, and they're able to rip his arms off. And Tanjiro's still trying to take Hantangu's head during all of this, but he can't slash all the way through because this man's neck is thicker than Kirsten Too Sweet. But anyways, Hantangu gets to running again and ends up sending both him and Tanjiro tumbling off the side of the cliff on some Looney Tunes shit. Hantangu's pretty weak from those attacks earlier, combined with the fact that Mr. Angry is using up a ton of his power fighting Kanroji. So in order to get his strength back, he needs to consume human flesh, and he senses some people in the area. So bro's just hitting a brisk morning jog like a neighborhood Karen looking for him, and ends up finding these three doofuses hiding behind these rocks.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Like, bro, which one of these dumbasses thought that this was a good idea? Their conversation probably went like, oh golly gee, those are some nice looking rocks over there. Let's go hide behind them. Good idea. Stupid. These boys gotta have a combined IQ of a McNugget, bruh. It's no telling me otherwise. Hantangu sees them and they start to run away. So he just starts preying on these niggas the same way Dre and Michelle preys on NBA rookies. Quick side note, Drea, if you seeing this, I volunteer as tribute!
Are you serious, my brother?
Hey, y'all should know by now. Ain't no shame in my game. But anyways, Tanjiro gets up and has no idea what to do since he's weaponless, cause his sword is lodged 19 inches deep inside of Hantangu and he's running away. So this is when he asks the audience at home for help. Hola! Soy Tanjiro Kamado, and I need your help! This lame ass nigga is running away with my weapon. So now, I have no way to behead him. Do you know a way I could still behead him? Oh, I know! Do you guys remember that box I used to carry around Nezuko? Well, I keep other things in it too. And I think my box may have just the thing we need to pack this nigga up. Everybody say, oh Boxy! Oh Boxy! Hi everybody! I'm Boxy! Boxy, we need your help to pack up this demon. Do you have anything that could help us? Of course! I have lots of items! Which one do you think will work the best? A bag of chips? A sword? Or an RPG?
Hey, let him fucking RPG.
Genya, I'm gonna be borrowing your breathing style just this once, okay? America breathing! Fifth form! Get off my property, boy! Nah, I'm just playing. What actually happens is Muichiro pulls up and tosses Tanjiro the sword that he used to pack up Gyokko earlier. So Tanjiro picks up the sword and his inner monologue was like, put hands on one of them niggas! Hinakami Kagura, total concentration. Dancing Flash! Y'all can't tell me that was not clean! Y'all Demon Slayer is top tier, I don't care what nobody say. So in one foul swoop, Tanjiro beheaded Hantengu, but the only issue is, even though his head is completely social distance from the rest of his body, Hantengu is still alive and kicking. And at the time, Tanjiro doesn't even realize this because it's dawn and he's worried about Nezuko because the sun's rising. Huh? Oh fuck! Nezuko! So Tanjiro's full on rushing to shield Nezuko from the sun, but Nezuko's just telling him to turn around because the three stooges are still in danger because they're getting chased by a headless Hantengu. So Tanjiro turns around ready to rush back in full force to save him, but stops as soon as the sunlight starts burning Nezuko. So of course, he's gonna go back to save his only remaining family member, but the Swordsmiths are still in danger. And he's just sitting there conflicted because he's faced with a damn near impossible decision. Tanjiro knows he got set up by the writers. This just like when you get left with the ugly girl on a two-man and your partner wants you to take one for the team. It's a lose-lose situation. And you can just see the internal mental breakdown this man is having. He starts looking to his friends, but everybody else is too far away to help, so he knows that he has to be the one to save the villagers. He wants to, but he just can't. He can't leave Nezuko until... And y'all, I'm not gonna lie, my first time watching this, I shed actual tears. That's how invested I was. I'm like, ain't no way they came this far just for Nezuko to go out like that. Had me and that bitch bawling my eyes out like I was watching the Rengoku death scene all over again. But as he's in the air panicking, Nezuko makes a hand motion to Tanjiro as she's getting burnt alive, basically saying, it's alright, don't worry about me. Go handle that shit, bro. And in that very moment with tears in his eyes, Tanjiro strengthens his resolve, staring down Hantengu with the most wicked look in his eyes. So I'm already knowing
this nigga gon' die.
Tanjiro hawks this man down, and with one slash, he cut through this nigga's entire body. Bro is running off straight adrenaline. All stats are maxed out at 99, cause earlier he couldn't even chop through his neck. But Tanjiro was not done. He split this man in two like Gojo revealing the main body and got to talking spicy. You will atone for your sins. Keep God in your life, fuck nigga. And with that, Tanjiro was finally able to finish off Hantengu. And yeah, Tanjiro won the fight, but it was at the cost of everything. Couldn't even celebrate his victory. Bro just fell down to his knees at Walmart crying. Understandably so. But luckily, Demon Slayer hit us with the biggest pump fake, the biggest plot twist of all time, and Nezuko is alive. Just glowing, and she's the first demon to ever conquer the sun. Y'all, when I saw this, I kid you not, I got to celebrating in my room like I just won an NBA championship or something. Not like Jason Tatum though. We did it! This had me feeling a roller coaster of emotions. Perfect way to cap off the arc for real. But hey, as always, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like, hit that sub button for me, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss an upload. Discord link is down in the description, so join up. And this is crazy to say, like I couldn't have even imagined this happening, but we should be hitting 100,000 subscribers here on the channel very soon. So I got a special video in the works that I planned just for y'all. As always, I appreciate the support on the channel. Thank you for 90K, and I got some more content coming your way real soon. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Be smooth.